Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. I'm very excited to bring you the 42-point game by LeBron from last night versus the Mavericks. But the real key here is that the Heat are now running offensive sets that are impressive, and they're based on teams like the Spurs and the Mavericks. Teams that have already had great offensive sets and great minds about the offense on their coaches. So if the Heat can do this and start running more of these sets, I don't think the Pacers are going to beat them, because the Pacers struggle to score, and we know the Heat can really bring their defense. And if they can score like this in the half court in a playoff game, then look out. They'll get to the finals no problem. So sit back, relax, enjoy LeBron James' 42-point night. While it's a good idea to attack with the roll man off pick and rolls, you can't delay or be indecisive, and this Monte pass took long enough to allow Bosch's long arms to get the steal, and this just leads to an amazing flying death machine alley-oop from half court. The Mavs run their most common set by having the guard set a back screen for the big man, who then goes to screen the ball. Vince Carter completely misses the roll man for a dunk, and Calderon's attempt would never have made it regardless if Chalmers doesn't get the steal first. LeBron reads this immediately and is clearly much faster than anyone else in the building. The other thing you need to be afraid of is if LeBron gets the rebound himself, since he can quickly become a locomotive. Vince Carter should never be guarding him, but as he's nonchalantly walking backwards, he waves Marion off. I doubt LeBron said thank you as it blew by, seeing as though he laid a chicken wing on Vince for the and one. Off this sideline out of bounds, the Heat run horns with LeBron atypically on the right elbow. He screens the ball, then gets a nifty flare screen from Birdman. Vince rotates from one pass away, and while I applaud his effort to get back to his man, he can't just leave LeBron all by his lonesome. The Heat run the same exact play, and this time the Mavs just switch it, preventing LeBron from catching the ball off the flare screen. However, it got a cross matchup with Harris on him, and when Vince has to switch onto him near the basket, he offers no resistance to LeBron's crashing of the boards. Again, you need two players to contain LeBron James if he gets the defensive rebound and takes off down the court. However, the Mavericks' transition defense is terrible, and they never even stop the ball. The Heat run zipper to pick and roll, clearly influenced by the Spurs. This is all a decoy as LeBron takes off like a helicopter in Vietnam, circling to gain speed before exploding to the hoop for the and one. There are very few ways to really stop LeBron, but you certainly need to meet him above the three-point line or else he'll just pull up in your face. LeBron is versatile enough to be the point guard in horns, running that same flare screen, but Marion goes way under the ball screen, begging LeBron to pull up for the long two. Again, you had better watch out if you miss and LeBron gets the rebound. I like how the Mavs use two guys to contain initially, but Marion should force baseline. Allowing middle penetration is demoralizing. And it was hard to fathom that in a tight game in the third, the Mavs completely failed to pick up LeBron, who calmly sinks the three. When the Mavs went to his zone, the Heat stood around playing catch, and somehow Dirk ended up in the guard spot. Dirk was confused by the spot and was out of position, giving up a long three-pointer. The Heat never cease to amaze me. Like we saw in the second clip of this breakdown, the Heat run the exact same play as the Mavericks did. Back screen for the forward, who then screens the ball. Ray Allen makes the right play, hitting Bosch on the roll. However, Bosch should have shot it. Great defense by Marion to step in the lob to Birdman, but watch how LeBron doesn't put his head down to run back on defense, almost as if he knew Marion was going to force the pass up court. He gets the steal, and why not shoot the three? He's got three teammates in line for the rebound with only one Maverick back. The Heat run the exact same play again, and this time they swing it across the top. Marion is too nonchalant with his weak side defense, and LeBron uses the hop to catch and shoot this three. You simply must take care of the ball against the Heat, and this live ball turnover turns into a fast break. Monte repeatedly did not even try to stop the ball in this game. Not that it would matter much here. With the game in hand, the Heat now run the Spurs 25 play, where the guard screens the center before the center screens the ball. Carter forces LeBron left while Dalembert is hedging on the other side. LeBron must have said thank you since he didn't nail Vince in the head this time on his way to a nifty double pump lefty scoop.